never got to it. Delivering it. Well, it still could be dangerous. The attack ended disappointingly. Untidy to lose the ball. Oh, good idea. And just over the bar, really good effort. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Otero. Players waiting in the middle. The inside route looking promising. And in the right position. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Now sending it in. And I think it's fair to say the pressure from the defender put him off a bit. Dainelli. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Fine cross into the middle. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Takia. Otero. And he read it well. Diakite. Dainelli. Nice looking pass. Now a decent position. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and this is great pressure, high up the field. They don't just go in ones and twos, they all go together, and that makes it so difficult to play out. Then it's a nice finish after that.
Nocerino. Bit sloppy there. On to Charles. Fantastic ball. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And bursting forward. But they dealt with the threat posed. Mas. On to Charles. Nicely regaining possession. Demir. Can't give him too much space. That was going in. And a clever piece of defending. And slipped through beautifully. Lindqvist. Losing possession. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Giving it a real go in the wide area. And a useful cross. He's got to clatter it away. Diakite. Sato. Here's Charles. Nocerino. An effective challenge. And in with a real chance. And a goal! There he is, and the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and it's an inch-perfect pass this is. Shows great awareness to set up the chance. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
And losing possession. And he has options available. He's in with a chance. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, the pace on the counter's so dangerous. They moved out from the back with real intent. And the finish, it's hit with some power, some precision. Certainly a player in confident mood.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, back underway here, and the Spicy boys know they've got to show a big second-half improvement. Nocerino. Maldonado. Disappointing pass.
Shouldn't have lost it there.
Ishikawa. Cross could be useful. A decisive clearance it was. That's a lovely ball. Chance to finish. A goal! And I tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward. Cause all sorts of problems. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Mas. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Quick counter could be on. Vigorous defending. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Yasuda. On to Charles. And the cross into the middle. Danger still on. Not giving it away. Otero. Maldonado. Takia. simply unstoppable today. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Diakite. Well, there's defensive solidity for you.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
On to Charles. Nice looking pass. Intercepted effortlessly. Takia. What a magnificent pass. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Dainelli. Diakite. Credit to them for winning it back. They're really pressing their opponents. Takia. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Lindqvist. Well, no work for the keeper when all was said and done. Well, she's certainly not alone. But the danger averted for now. Interesting pass. And unable to keep possession. Opportunity. Surely. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows a nice bit of skill to take the keeper on, and then he just runs it into the back of the net. Calm as you like.
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Mas. Intelligent ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, I think it's fair to say he got underneath that just a little bit. That's a lovely ball. And played in. Untidy in possession. And playing advantage. Dainelli. Diakite. Burns. Miranda has it. Well, there to intercept. Oh, that's splendid play. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play.
Yeah, he disrupted that really well there.
Danger building. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Teammates available. Opportunity. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, her agility was phenomenal. She had so little time. Truly world-class, that.
And heading it just over the bar. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Must be. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.